Yes, indeed.
My name is Belgae, and this is Spooky Time. We're going to be continuing our playthrough of the medium, and last we left off, we had just gotten into the day room. After Sadness led us here, we got the bolt cutters and made it in, and she seemed to remember something. Something had sparked a memory that freaked her out a little bit, and she ran. I'm starting to get the idea that there's something that she wants us to see, but she doesn't know she wants us to see it. So we've come in here, and we found an after image of Richard in the wheelchair, Ursula the nurse, and Thomas, I think the gentleman who called us here to the Neva Hotel. But we're just going to go ahead and keep looking around. We're going to get right back into it, so let's keep going here. There's another note. It's another one under the diaries. Mentor's Diaries. A very special boy. Alright. I remember the first time I met him, working a simple factory job. Still, more of a boy than a man, so... what, in his teens? Wide-eyed, constantly looking over his shoulder like a scared animal. His parents had died in the Warsaw Uprising. Of what he'd gone through in the years that followed, he did not want to speak, and I never pressed him. But it soon become clear he had no one else in the world. I could immediately tell that despite his young age, he had seen things that no one his age should. I could immediately tell he was special. Interesting. I don't think we know who this is yet. Groundskeeper. We don't know who he is yet either. We just keep finding things. Now, he doesn't actually have a family. I think he's just lonely. What do we have here? Horses.
Gather round, children. I want you to meet Lillian. She's going to be joining our painting class.
Why can't I play with my friends, Uncle Richard?
Your friends? Oh, Lillian, I promised your father you would spend some time with the other children.
Friends? Huh?
Okay, so Richard ran either something in the hotel. He either ran the day room area, so the kids area where the kids would come and play, and it looks like Lillian is either Sadness. It did kind of sound like her, but I can't quite be sure. Or, again, my running theory is that Marianne, our lead, is now who I'm going to say her real name is Lillian. Because it looks like Lillian in this is a medium as well. She keeps talking about her other friends, and of course, Marianne is adopted. Throwing away greatness. I spent a few years trying to steer him in the right direction, trying to make him see the depths of his potential. He kept refusing, claiming that he was no painter and that he saw our little get-togethers as therapy rather than artistic expression. Eventually, I wore him down. He agreed to enter the university, but on the condition that it would be his chosen field. And so, he started on his way to becoming an architect. At first, I was rather skeptical, thinking that he was throwing away greatness for mere competence. But deep inside, I guess I was glad to be the only one to bring his visions to life. And then, he met her. Our painting sessions became few and far between. He no longer needed my help in dealing with his inner demons. So who is this? Is this Thomas? So was Thomas the boy in the factory that he met? Okay, so this has to be... This has to be Richard. Because he also... here's the drawing of the horses. I'm guessing Mentor's Diaries, he taught the kids. He was the teacher, so he's the mentor. But now, who is the boy? Is that Thomas? Or not? Interesting. Okay, let's keep looking around here and see if we can't. Oh, what's this? Ah. Oh, look at that. You can see that there looks like there's 3 pieces to the music. So let's go ahead and combine these. Oh. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Did I have... What is this? Oh, it's my light. Okay. Alright, so I think that's all in here that we're going to see. So this door is locked currently. And this one has a lot of flies in it. So let's go through here. This seems to be the only place we can go that doesn't require anything.
This place is packed with memories. Bad ones. Guilt. Humiliation. Rage.
Packed with memories, huh? Well, it looks like... Look at the background in the living world. It's really wavy. I'm not sure what's going on there. Alright, what is this?
That glow. There's a sense of loneliness coming from it. It feels incomplete.
Alright. So we need something to go in the globe. Let's go ahead and look around here. Ah, another Mentor's Diaries. A Method to Madness. Now I can't help but notice... Oh, look at that. An apology. Please forgive me. Forever your friend. RT. So these are Richard. Richard, and I don't know the last name, but I mean, it's Richard with an R. These have to be from Richard. So real quick, I'm going to reread. Oh, this was Ursula. This is the letter to the nurse who fell for him and he gave a shot. Okay, which makes sense. He was under Ursula, so... Alright, well, I apologize if that took me longer to figure out than other people. I'm not super fast. But I'm piecing it together, you know? I'm piecing it. Okay, so there's no one over here. So the only way left to go is through the... Oh, I don't have any energy. We're going to need to figure out how to get some energy. Alright, let's use our spirit sense here. Ah, look at this. One of the doors. So how do we... There we go. Looks like... This is a piece to the globe. Don't know. Oh, you know what? This is something in the living world. That's what that shine is. Okay, so we can't go anywhere else in here, it looks like. So we're going to head back, and we're going to try to go to the globe area. We have the piece. Ooh, almost ran into those. Alright. Let's see here. Is that enough? Yes, it is. Okay. Ah, it's a face. Look at that. Let's see here. I'm getting there. This, however, needs to go... I need to get these all the way up. There we go. Having a little bit of trouble picking that middle one. There we go. Good.
Another junction. Maybe it can show me a way out of here.
Okay, so the whole room spins in the other world. How far does it go? There we go. I'll tell you what, if it wasn't for all the murder ghosts and maw spirits and sadness and rage and emptiness. This place would be really pretty, just in the real world with all the overgrowth. Very, very pretty. Okay, so we can't go around that corner, so we're just going to come into here. What do we got in here? A piano. Oh, and it also happens to be a wellspring here. And this is where we would use the sheet music. So we'll have to remember that for next time.
The spark's too weak to absorb.
So
Like it's missing something.
the music note is what we need. So let's see what this is here. What we have, looks like Richard and Lillian. Is that who this is?
I love this melody. It reminds me of my childhood. At least the good parts of it.
But the bad parts, they're always there, aren't they?
You're a very smart girl, lady. You know that, don't you? You're special.
Her voice, is that sadness?
I thought it sounded a lot like her. So sadness was a medium too? Is that what I'm hearing? Okay. I don't love the way this man calls people special. It's a little creepy, but I guess I don't have anything to go off of, so for now he'll just be one of those really invested teachers, I guess.
Aha.
Okay, room 7. Wonderful. Oh, I cannot pick that up. That's just a drawing. Is that Lillian? Is that supposed to be sadness? Okay. So I don't have the other music note yet, so let's go. Let's open this up. Let's open this up. Excuse me. Coming through. Oh, this just loops around. Okay. Alright. Let's go get the music note. It's going to be through, I'm sure. Oh, wait, no, I can't get the music note. Oh, no. Wait. Room 7. Alright, I'm caught up. Room 7 will have the other piece of the music. Almost certainly.
Locked.
You have a key. Alright. We have whispers. It's a pin. It says RT again. Richard something.
Come on, Richard. You were always there when I needed you. Let me return the favor.
I don't know, Thomas. What about my work? The university?
Richard, I know they kicked you out. I'm guessing you finally managed to piss off the right people. Stay with us, old friend. Do it for me. For them.
So he brought him here. Wonder who he meant by them.
Yeah. I don't know who them is. However, so I don't know if Richard is... I don't know how old Richard is. I'm assuming quite old at this point. And Thomas is probably a young man. Again, I don't know if Thomas is the one that ran this place. I'm not quite sure where he fits in all this, but I'm still not sure. I'm trying to figure out if Richard is the boy that he met in the factory, or if it's completely unrelated. Growing apart. Let's see here. Let's see. Once he got engaged, we grew apart for a while. Now that I think of it, I guess I was jealous. I no longer had him all for myself. Man, this guy's got to work on his wording. In time, I warmed up to her as well. She was striking, both in her beauty and intellect. Eventually, I accepted the fact that he has found true happiness, true love, strong and pure. Well, as pure as it can be, I guess. In any case, I was no longer needed. When the project came along, the one that would eventually be known as Neva, I pulled all my strings to get him what he wanted. Even though I knew it would drive an even bigger wedge between us, I wanted the best for him. He was the closest to a son I'd ever had. Okay, alright. That's a little bit better. So, Neva. So I'm guessing that means Thomas did run this place. Richard pulled strings and got him. Sounds like he was an educator before then. He worked at a college and got kicked out. A university, because he keeps mentioning university. Yeah. I notice there's smudges on a lot of the bottom of these, and I'm trying to figure out if this is just dirty paper or if there's supposed to be like something smudged out. I'm guessing it's just dirt. Okay, let's get back to it. There's the
That should be all
third
the
sheet.
pieces of the score now.
Perfect. So I wonder who the piano player was. It sounds like Thomas, or well, if it is Thomas, the young boy at least was a painter. I'm assuming it's Thomas. Now there seems to be some kind of a memento or a memory here, and I don't know how to access it. Oh, there we go.
So that's how you found him?
Yes. He was just lying there. He,
Mr. Echo?
I'm sorry. He was a friend. I just need a moment.
That's not true, Thomas. You thought he deserved it.
Deserved what? And who? Okay. He was a friend. So did he get hurt? So Thomas was talking to a policeman, and I'm guessing that means that's how Richard got in the wheelchair. He either had an accident, or but she said that he thinks he deserves it. Interesting. Okay. All right. So we've got the music notes. Just checking one final loop. Let's go put these on the piano. We can just go through this way. There we go. Pretty music. I love the piano. Alright, so when we go through here, I guess we need to go to the left. So here we go. Is this all still the day room? Yeah, look, there's little fairy paintings and stuff. Oh my gosh. Look in Otherworld, there's a huge hand. There's a bunch of hands. What the heck is that? Okay, I'm not seeing anything here. Oof. Alright, looks like we got another memory over here.
Uncle Richard, my arms are getting tired. You've been drawing me for hours.
Almost done. You know, Lily, you remind me of someone. A girl I knew when I was very young.
Did you love her?
Yes. With a young, innocent love, free of the ferocity of adult lives.
Richard. I'm getting a weird vibe from him.
Thank you.
There's grief, sorrow, and something else.
Thank you. Okay, I thought I was going nuts. I was like, if they're trying to make this dude sweet and endearing, I feel like they were overdoing it to like get into those creepy vibes, and I'm feeling it. You know, I'm feeling these creepies coming off of him. All right. Something over here. Another mentor diary. A new home. All right. Let's see. I was finished. They had to let me go, in quotations. Me, Richard Tarkovsky. So again, RT. Whose works were recognized across the continent, whose imagination, as they said, knew no bounds, whose very name became synonymous with fine art. Okay, so he was a painting instructor at a school? All of that meant nothing to these soulless bureaucrats. To them, I was just a liability, the source of dangerous liberal ideas. I felt betrayed, empty. I needed to get out, away from the hollow sickness of the city. But most of all, I needed a friend, and so I sought him out. I'm guessing Thomas. I knew his wife had died some months earlier. Oh. At the time, I thought it best to not interfere with his grieving, and so, now, I feared that he'd hold it against me for not being there when he needed me most. Instead, he offered me a home. Okay, so I think we have the full timeline now. Richard was a professor at some university as a fine arts professor, and he ended up getting kicked out for some reason, dangerous liberal ideas, whatever that means. And when he left, he went to seek out Thomas, which apparently before he had found as a young child and taught him to paint, and then pushed him to go to the university where he worked. And when he did that, after that, he tried to stay out of his life. He found a wife. Thomas found a wife and everything, and he separated, or put some distance between them. And then he got fired. Went seeking Thomas's help. Was afraid that Thomas would hate him for not being there after his wife died. Thomas instead gave him a place here to work. And it turns out Richard is also the one, it sounds like, that got him the job here in the first place of running this place. Either running this place. You know what? He went to school to be an architect, so did he build it? Oh, maybe he built it and then ran it. I'll have to go back and read those notes at some point. Here's another memory. Oh, that is a creepy looking doll. Okay.
Aren't you a bit old to be playing with dolls? Here, I bought it especially for you.
Oh, a ribbon? It's beautiful. Thank you, Uncle Richard.
Here, let me... on the other hand, why don't you do it yourself?
What was that? It's like something stirred inside him.
Well, I think that pretty much covers it. Let's see here. Here's the ribbon. Okay, let's see. Let's see.
No, I didn't mean to. Oh, God. What have I done?
It feels cold. What have you done?
Oh, my goodness. Okay. That was creepy.
I had never felt anything so desperate. It was calling out to me. It wanted to show me something.
I would not sit in the murder chair, ever.
God fucking damn it! Thought I could protect her. Idiot! What would you think of me? I failed you. I failed us. It's all falling apart. What? Yes, I know. No, I need to be sure. There's gotta be something around here. Wait. You want what? Fuck! Look who finally decided to let me out of my cage. And only when you need my help. Surprise. Surprise. You know what? I'm not in the mood. Just tell me what you see. Come on. Come on. Yes. I can feel it. Okay. It's around here somewhere. Oh, well, it's real fucking specific. Hey, I'm trying to help here. You know, sometimes I wonder. Well, it doesn't make it easier when you keep me in the dark for so long. Oh, Christ. Thanks for that, by the way. Hell of a way to treat your soulmate. God damn it! There's nothing here! There is. Really? I'm never wrong about these things. You know that. Well, screw this. I should have known better than to listen to you. Wait. What? There. There. Where? What? This is it. Okay. My God. What? You building tension? Grab the fucking thing! Would you shut up? Huh? Okay. It's her. It's her. No. No, 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 no. Page. After page. It's like he's obsessed. What is he? What have I done? We couldn't have known. I let him into my home. You know, it was like a father to me. How could he do this to her? Fucking bastard! How could he? I told you we couldn't trust anyone but ourselves. Keep it together. Think. What do we do now? We wait. And when he comes back, I'll just... Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, Tiger. Remember what's at stake here. Just let me do what I do. You better do it fast. Because if you don't, I will kill him.
Thomas. I wasn't expecting you. Is, everything all right, my friend?
Did you do it, friend?
Did I? What?
My daughter. My 13-year-old daughter. I entrusted her to you.
Thomas.
Did you do it?
I don't.
I found the sketchbook. Forced myself to look through it. Cover to cover. Every single fucking page! Tell me you didn't hurt her, Richard.
Thomas, please.
Tell me I'm wrong, Richard. Tell me, and I'll let you go.
It wasn't me. Thomas, you have to understand. There's a sting inside of me.
Shut up.
You have to believe me. I wanted to die.
I'll make it quick.
Thomas, I'm so sorry.
She's my daughter!
I never wanted any of this. I should never have come here.
But you did. Knowing she's here. Knowing what she means to me.
Thomas, I swear, I'll go away. You'll never... Wait, but you... No, let me out. Let me out.
Let me in! This cancer has spread far enough. Time to cut it out.
Richard was a child abuser, and he assaulted Thomas's daughter, Lillian, or Sadness, and then he attacked him, which, I mean, he probably, the fact that he lived afterwards is more than he deserves. So it looks like Thomas is also some sort of medium, has some kind of special connection to the spirit world, except his other self is not, he doesn't necessarily have control over it. It's some other kind of spirit persona or something. And it looks like Thomas sent his spirit self in to destroy the soul of Richard, which I can't blame him at all. I mean, right now I'm really rooting for Thomas here, so we'll see what happens. That is going to be a place to stop this episode. I hope you are enjoying it so far. We're going to continue on with the medium in our next episode, which will be out in a few days. As always, thank you so much for watching. Have a good night and stay safe.